So regarding efflorescence, Ambrosi, Smith, and Newman Shue concluded a similar kind of finding that the efflorescence was reduced in the presence of different SCM materials, um, because calcium hydroxide is the main compound which causes the efflorescence in concrete and mortar. And but by incorporating SCM, suitable SCM, um, that CH was uh, um, reacted with the SCM and formed CSH gel. Therefore, white patches were not visible for these findings, or very insignificant white patches were developed. Conclusively, we can say that impermeability of concrete is um, primarily affected by SCM, and in concrete, permeability is the major property. As the permeability, if the permeability will be low, then the resistance to sulfate and alkali silica reaction, etc., will be also reduced. Therefore, the incorporating of SCM increased the impermeability, and in particular, higher the alumina content, the lesser permeability was observed. Regarding sulfate resistance, it was increased with increasing level of SCM, and sulfate resistance of SCM even was more than that of sulfate resisting cement. SCM incorporated concrete decreased chloride penetration than that of normal concrete, and it was observed that silica fume has more influence uh, for chloride ion penetration than that of fly ash incorporated concrete. In case of carbonation depth, it was increased with SCM content, because CH content was introduced with SCM, and also SCM fill pores, and which caused less carbon dioxide intake. In freeze thaw condition, the freeze thaw resistance was increased with the increasing level of SCM. The replacement of SCM causes, when the replacement of SCM was increased, and then the expansion caused by alkali silica reaction decreased, irrespective of chemical composition, and concrete causing and the concrete containing SCM provide higher abrasion resistance, and the curve between compressive strength and abrasion resistance was either linear or parabolic, increasing. Under acidic attack, ternary blended cement with fly ash and silica fume provided better resistance to acid than that of binary or normal concrete. Binary blended composite cement or composite cement concrete or normal concrete. At an elevated temperature, compressive strength of concrete was increased uh, um, up to 250 to 60 to 70 degrees centigrade because of further hydration of binding material. If, and fluorescence resistance was increased because SCM um, uh, eat up eat the calcium hydroxide, and because there was no calcium hydroxide crystal, polyandite crystal was presented there, and because of which the fluorescence was uh, mm, either very less or no efflorescence was observed. So the recommendation for further research are based on the um, based on the conducted literature surveys, that first is comparative durability study of different SCM incorporated mortar and concrete in various Indian climatic condition. Like in India, 5 climatic conditions are there, like warm, humid, dry, like that, and those climatic conditions are based on temperature and humidity. And further comprehensive studies of different durability attributes of high performance, high strength concrete containing SCM and fibers like steel fibers can be conducted with statistical modeling, and the statistical modeling of for durability properties based on theoretical and empirical studies, not only theoretical but also empirical also, and different models can be developed by central composite design method or box pancake design method, etc. Further field studies for fire resistance of concrete incorporated with SCM, fiber and fire resistant admixtures, etc. can be done also, and uh, and a lab and a field study after firing at a building level, like as per ISO curve, we can conduct the field study that how the SCM fibers, combination of SCM fibers and fire resistant admixtures behaves. These are some list of references, uh, and the rest of references are given in the submitted term paper, as there here is a restriction of time. So I have briefly discussed about the properties of concrete, that is basically durability properties of concrete, in which I have discussed some properties that like that impermeability, alkali silica reaction, chloride penetration resistance, resistance to sulfate attack, fluorescence, fire resistance, acid resistance, carbonation resistance, etc. And conclusively, we can say that the incorporation of OPC within the cement concrete matrix overall, firstly, reduce the carbon footprint, then reduce the cost of cement, cost of concrete also, and cost benefit and cost benefit ratio is very high. Benefit cost ratio is uh, very good, and apart from that, we can use the some waste material like fly ash we can use, like bagash ash we can use, uh, like that we can use the like GGBS, etc. And the major contribution towards the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, we can contribute towards that also. That is also a major 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 plan of government of India, and which will be the great contribution for the country. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.